Hello, everyone. It's Mona again from Back Pain Movement Makers. Today is day 110 out of 365. Well, we go live for 365 days to talk about healing back pain for good, but also living a fulfilled life. We are in a kind of hack or baby step period where I give you one hack or baby step that to each habit that everyone can take, but it is also the most profound step that you could begin with. It is a step that will really help you to begin to heal for good and live a fulfilled life. We have come to the 10th of the 10 daily holistic healing habits, the system that we use to heal for good and live a fulfilled life. And it's about be safe and well. And there are two sides of this habit. First, if I'm kind of dirty under my nails, I'm sorry for that, but I have been picking blueberries today. So delicious. I think it was at least 5 liters. So good. I have that in my smoothie, in my what is it called? Heavy metal detox smoothie from medical medium Anthony William. I take that every weekday before I go to work. It's delicious. Well, enough about dirty nails and blueberries. There are two. Oh, I'm kind of blue on my fingertips as well. Well, first of all, there are two aspects of this habit. We have to work with both our thinking around so we can change our mind about this issue or problem, depending on how you look at it, or challenge. We all know what in your life situations take up so much time and consume so much energy. You would like to have it some other way. For me, that is to change jobs. I really would like to work with this full time to be able to help even more people. But I'm still working as a high school teacher part-time. So that is my plan. That is my safe and well subject right now. And then I have to know what I would have. First of all, I would like to have something that to change. This is the area in my life that I would like to have the circumstances changed. And then what would I like it to be instead? And after that, we have to work on two things. Or three things. We have to work on thoughts, feelings, and actions. And here, of course, it's easiest to begin with the negative side of this. What am I thinking around the area that I would like to change that is making me feel bad? What kind of thinking or even better, what thought disempowers me? What thought makes me feel lousy about this area? It is, for me, for example, it could be, it's impossible. I can't do this. No one could live doing this full time and earn money that they could live on. Of course, I know that is true because there are a lot of people working with this kind of service. Not particularly giving 365-day free to people, but to have workshops, to have master classes, to have courses, to have membership programs, and so on, to become speakers and coaches, and you can have one-to-one coaching and things like that. So, of course, it's possible. But if I choose to listen to it's impossible, and I don't have to listen to everyone else saying that or someone else saying that. I just can allow me to listen to my ego because the ego is so negative. It will try to talk me out of everything that is new because the ego wants us to behave the same way as we have always done, thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same feelings, and doing the same things because the ego is only focused keeping us alive. And it's easier to to keep us alive if we're feeling, doing, saying, thinking and the same things over and over again because then it knows when to be on its toes to watch us and try to disempower us and falsely empower us to do things that it would like us to do, say, think, feel, and so on. So, first of all, what is the most common negative thought that you're thinking about this area that you would like to change? Write that down. Next, what is the most common negative feeling that you're feeling around this area? And third, what is the most negative action you do around this area? For me, example, this is impossible, could be the thought, the feeling, overwhelm, or apathy, or no, overwhelm, or depression. That would be my most common feelings around this. And then third, what is the most negative action? Well, don't do a shit. Just sit there and fantasize and don't do anything. Okay? So, now you have identified the negative ones. Then it's time to replace that. Okay? So my first thought that could empower me to go on and make this come true. It is possible, and with the help from the highest consciousness, I will succeed in this. I will succeed in helping a lot of people healing their back pain for good and living fulfilled lives. Feeling at least inner peace. But mostly, those of you who have followed me, joy of life. It's even better. It's nice, real nice. And action. Daily action. And the best thing to do something to change whatever it is that you would like to change is to do something new. I think it was Einstein that said the definition of being crazy or something like that is to uh, continue to do the same thing that you've always done and expect a new result. So to do this, identify the most common negative thought you're thinking, change that to the opposite. What is the most common negative feeling? Choose another one. Consciously choose another one. And use your free will and your determination to change that. Third, what is the most negative action that prevents you from making this come true? change that to another action, something you do, and do something that someone else is get benefits from. Because, the stupidity, pity potty look, I can't focus on anything but myself and my pain, my back pain. I feel so sorry for myself. That is the results of listening to the ego, not being in charge of our own healing for good process and living a fulfilled life, not being focused on that, and not giving of ourselves to the world. We have to get out of that. And to be able to do that, we have to begin to look inside and give of ourselves. So I really recommend you beginning today. Okay, that's the hack or the baby step. It's not really a baby step, but you have to understand that even if you begin to do something new and you don't have a thought and a feeling that will back the action up, you will lose. Because the inner dialogue, the thoughts, and the feelings, they are essential for you continue doing something. And the awareness, I should not think that because it will disempower me. I will not feel that. That doesn't mean that you should, I can't feel this. This is awful, bad of me. That is not what we're talking about here. A feeling is something that should be felt, allowed, but also you could choose your own free will and your awareness. If you continue to think those thoughts will create those feelings, and those feelings will create those actions, and those actions will create those results, and those results will affect my beliefs around this area. That will affect the thoughts, and you see the wheel, the circle go round and round. You have to stop that and making it go the other way, the empowering circle instead. That is so important. And we can not just do that by doing other things. We have to focus on what am I beginning? Now I was beginning to think that thought. I know that this thought will lead me astray. Oh, now I'm feeling that feeling again. Maybe I could use my new thought to change my feeling. Ah. And I could use my new action too. And I do something every day to make the change in my life that I want to change. Okay? Tomorrow, it's a new period. And I'm not going to tell you what it will be all about because I have no idea yet. But the highest consciousness will help me with that. So I'm not worried about that. See you tomorrow. Much love and blessings. Bye.